Hello there, and welcome back to Najd. Last time we screwed over. First of all, we screwed over Khorasan. We took three provinces that we gave to Balochistan. We started integration of Ethiopia, and we also fought the Mamluks and took 5 provinces. So they are basically rather screwed. Also, we are constructing some cores here. We also had a war with the Swahili, where we took Lamu and Malindi. We'll probably take all the way down, and hopefully get a connection either there or in North Africa with a Western nation for Westernization purposes. But with that in mind, we will basically now just deal with these peasant rebels, and then we'll see what we'll do. Conquest of Jerusalem, fires every time. Apparently there are a lot of rebels for some weird reason, but we'll deal with that. People angered by our failure to wage war. Doesn't really get why this happens. I am pretty sure I don't actually have any. Probably be these guys then, but even so, we who are they to decide? We'll go for that one, and that I guess means that we should send an extra troops down there to help out. Probably just send them by ship though. So we'll see how this goes. We just reached Diplomatic Tech 6, which allows us to build an embassy. I'm pretty sure we'll actually be saving up money for that, but we'll have to try and get legitimacy a little bit higher, so we don't have to deal with these endless rebels before. As you can see, there are quite the extensive list, I'd dare say, about rebels. Most of the core production or core creations are done. I'm pretty sure we'll be able, or in a much better position to actually deal with that. We'll also soon start the integration of Balochistan. As you can see here, it's just a couple of months away, thanks to the relation improvement. So with that in mind, we'll start integration next month, and with that we have basically started integration for both of our vassals. We also have Tunisia, which will hate our guts for a while, thanks to us causing them some trouble here, but even so we should be fine. Also, all rebels have been dealt with, so potentially we can start another war now in India, so to speak, try and go after Kathiawar, next vassalize, depending on what we actually decide to do. And we can also go after, of course, these guys, because if we can actually annex this country here, there are a lot of provinces in the area. I think, a fair amount of provinces that we can actually force to hand over to them. So going after Kathiawar, annexing them, then Mevar is probably what we'll do. But there is a little slight, how can I put it, we have a slight problem that needs to be dealt with first, and that is the core construction of virtually all the cores. And also, even as we'll put it to half, simply so we can make money to build the embassy. But as you can see, we now have about 44,000 troops, which is pretty damn good. So I'll allow my manpower to rest up alongside the core construction. So what we'll probably do in the next war against the Mamluks is release Tripoli here as a vassal, peacefully annex them or vassalize them or whatever, and then annex. I'll take the remainder of the provinces. I think I can do that. If not, we'll have to take 2 wars, which was part of the original plan. But with that in mind, we should potentially also start fabricating claims on Cairo, Aswan and Qasr Ibrim. Also Cyprus is a little bit of an issue here, so we'll probably take Cairo, as well as forcing them to release Byzantines and Tripoli, and hopefully that can work out. I believe they haven't actually converted that one yet either. So we'll have to see how things in the end actually end up turning out. As of now, I think I will try to get myself don't have a fair enough level of the guy. But as you can see here, the Ottomans still feel pretty damn good about ourselves. So as I said, I'll be waiting for the course to finish, and then we'll see what we'll do. I'm pretty sure that with the course almost being done, and also the fact that there we go, that guy has gotten what we wanted more or less, we can go for show superiority war here against against Kathiawar. We'll probably drag in Venaglia, but even so we should be just fine. 20,000 men should be enough. We'll probably transport another 12k if it shows to be necessary. We do have, I think, enough manpower, so we will be fighting this war pretty much right away here. Plan is to annex Kathiawar and then release Meva here, and basically use them as, how can I put it, a vassal to take most of this region, because as you can see they have claims to or cores in a lot of provinces in the area, and thanks to that I can then use them to as a means for myself to grow. I can also take this one and hand over to them, so it'll be a pretty big vassal here in the area, same I guess you can say as Baluchistan. So I guess I can live with this. We'll go for a war. I'm a little bit unsure who will actually join in. Pretty sure Ottomans won't actually join in, no. So Vinagia I should be fine fighting against them. I'm pretty sure I have superior tech, far superior tech, so we should be able to do this without too much trouble. War has been declared. I need to find my general. He should be in the area somewhere. Let's see, there it is. Not that great. He do have a high fire modifier though, so I should potentially try and get myself a shock general, but I should be fine even so. There we go, and we'll march on Kuch straight away. What I should do probably is hire about some mercs, simply to use them for purely for sieging purposes, but that could also be I'll have to consider that. When I get Katyavaj and Purbundal, well, a lot of the people that I want to joined in, so can't complain on that score at least. But yeah, we'll be waiting here, we'll be sieging this one. We'll basically be waiting for them to come towards us, because, well, we don't really have any haste in this war, so we'll see how it turns out. We'll also get another tech or military tech level. Combat width increased by 2, cavalry fire by 0.5, infantry shock by 0.2. Also gives me apparently some new units, which we will be put into good use after the war. Unfortunately, we can't actually do that right now, but should be fine even so. We'll increase attempts, I guess. My general died, so it's time to get my hands on a new one. Unfortunately, I don't have the military power to do so, so we'll have to wait for a little while. But as you might imagine, the plan for this war is basically just to take Kathiavar, annex them, then declare war on Meva. And thus, I have actually gotten another 12k unit over here to help out with that. But as you can see, this war is over. We'll get a taking war score simply from taking stuff, lands, whatever really. Persia, Quarakonlu, Syria. Yeah, many people will hate me for this, but I can't really care, or I don't care that much for it to actually matter. Salmer enter the military coalition. We'll probably deal with them sooner or later. I will be converting these places though. Try to at least to try and get things going. Bamanis enter the military coalition. As long as those guys hadn't entered, I would be fine. But even so, yeah. So basically, everyone in the area now decided to join a military coalition against me. So let's see. Amagar, Syria, the Mamluks, Wahili. Well, it's a fine list. I'll give them that. But even so, it's not really that spooky. And vassalizing Meva is basically my goal here. And the only problem is that the leader of the coalition would probably be someone else, and thanks to that I should potentially wait just a little while. I'll have to see, but for now don't really that much else I can do. What I can do, of course, is if these Punjabi nationalists actually manage to pull off from Delhi here, I can probably peacefully vassalize them. But other than that, there aren't really that many choices I have. Delhi apparently has a weak air, at least. Personal union with the Ottomans, that is not something that I want to see. I'm tempted to get missionary schools now, simply to get a guy going, but I think I'll wait with that, and we'll simply focus on this war. Bundelkand, what the hell are you guys? It's these guys. I need to check what they actually have course on. I don't think they have course on anything around them. That's, yeah, so basically they're useless. But these guys, on the other hand, taking a province or two from them is probably good sport. Malabar does not exist. I need to do a little bit of checking here, see if it exists. These guys, Madurai seems to be a potential vassal I can take down south here, so we'll see how it turns out. I just realized that my way of checking who these guys actually can release is kind of tiresome. The easiest way would of course be to simply do this. Check every country they can release. See, as you can see, Madurai, 3 provinces, not really that much. But otherwise, I believe it's just 2 or 3 at the most. So yeah, it seems Madurai is actually the best choice to go for. But I'll probably not go after anything other than cash here, and we'll probably go for a coalition war now, straight away against most likely Mevar. If I can just annex them, I should be well on my way to create a new empire, I guess you could call it. But even so, it doesn't really matter here. So we'll go ahead and do one thing, and that is to get our troops updated to Muslim musketeers. I can't even pronounce that. My new cavalry, and also my large cast iron cannons. So with this in mind, we'll be allowing them to regain morale, and then we'll be going after Mevar. And as you know, the coalition against me is pretty damn big. Well, not really that big when you think about it. Just it'll be a little bit troublesome over here. Probably OGS that will be the boss, big bad boss, so to speak. And that is probably a positive thing for me. I'll at least take Biskra in that case and force them to hand it over to Tunisia. So yeah, we'll see how this plays out. But for now, I should never have said anything. But even so, it doesn't matter now if anyone else joins us in the zealots. So we'll have to actually back up, I guess. Yeah, we actually have to. Those are actually pretty tough. Wow. It didn't take long before these guys actually went full rebel on me. And I need that new general. Not great, not bad, just average I guess. But even so, it pisses me off that they got that amount of rebels that damn fast. But even so, they have been dealt with. So, as I was saying, we'll probably go after... We'll give it one more tick, then we'll go after Mevar. Simply because of the fact that they have a bunch of cores in the area. And the easiest way I could check that is simply by doing this. As you can see, taking them will give me a very big vassal, and apparently they have a province up here as well for some weird reason. And potentially also a vassal in Punjab could also be a very good move. So with that in mind, we'll declare war. I think we can win Mamluk Syria. I'm pretty sure we can win. So we'll see how this turns out. But it should be a fun war at the very least. So we'll give it a go. Well, I have to admit that this war is going pretty bad. I've actually been fighting now for 5 years. It's basically just been going back and forth. But even so, the ridiculous part here is that the Ethiopian troops, the Baluchistan troops, and also the Tunisian troops, while they were actually in action, none of them stuck to my stacks. They didn't. They just run around doing their own little things. So even though these new mechanics are supposed to help you for some weird reason, it really doesn't. There have been how many battles? There have been 40 battles. I'm gaining most votes from them, and well, here's the funny part. I've lost 2 of those 40 battles myself. Other than that, it is vassals fighting on their own. Their stupid navies doing, well, I don't know, anything they shouldn't be doing. And otherwise, just, well, things not going as planned. But even so, I'll try to take Mozambique here and see if I can get through the piece that I want then. If not, we'll simply have to see or reconsider what we'll do. But for now, we'll just keep on going, try to push them back. Probably not. Hiring some mercenaries, both over here and here proper. So we'll see how it turns out. Rather than prolonging this, because apparently my vassals still do the stupid thing of not following my armies. They follow me to the edge of the map and then they simply abandon me. Same thing here, I had my army march on Tabuk. I had 10,000 men, the Ethiopians had 7,000. They did not like that, so they simply changed their mind and went somewhere else. Yes, I know I sound like a grumpy old bastard, but even so, I just find this a little bit too unplausible. Too annoying. The fact that no matter what I do, these guys end up screwing me over, simply because of the fact that this was supposed to make things better. The vassals don't carpet siege now. They run around in your territories, losing battles, doing stupid things. So I'll simply go for this, and that is basically take one of those provinces. Probably someone else will do me the favor of annexing the remains. At least I hope so. If they don't, I'll be very disappointed, even more than I already have been. We'll be releasing Kathiawar. We'll be annexing them pretty damn shortly as well. So yeah, we'll see how this turns out. But for now, yes, I am pissed, and it's as far as I can, or as far as I dare say, understandable. But for now, we'll have the most mercenary units stand down. I think we'll simply have them regain land somehow else, or regain regain power somewhere else, but at least we're only one idea away from the next one, so there'll be probably a decade of peace now, and this has probably set me back more than I dare to admit. Naval left military coalition against us, Algiers left it, so yeah, it seems that countries that you're already beaten in coalition war or whatever seems to be more inclined to actually just well, how can I put it, leave the coalition afterwards, so that's at least a little bit of bonus, but I didn't actually gain anything from this war, but in 5 years time we'll go after the Mamluks, we'll screw them over. The Ottomans fought a war against the Mamluks simply for Rhodos, so we'll probably go after them soon ourselves. So, but for now we'll be focusing on annexing the 2 useless vassals. They do have troops, but they don't really contribute to anything. So hopefully I can make things work. That one's a good one. Diplomatic rotation +2 should help me out, as long as trading in slaves also helps a little bit, but not me. So hopefully we can annex these guys now without too much fuss. Let's see, Khorasan, Timurids, Karakonlu. So potentially I should go for a royal marriage with these guys. Nope, should not. But apparently the alliance with the Ottoman has been broken, it seems, and apparently Hindu zealots that rose up just got their asses whipped. So that's good. Hopefully we can at least get our manpower back up, but this will be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching this failed war of mine, but even so, it should make things a little bit more interesting in the future. I will probably go for Arkan, Shan, Ayutthaya, someone around this area then, rather than causing myself trouble. I'll probably wait until I get the expansion Casus Belli, and we'll probably also try and take Manchu or something here. Take probably release Shan and use them as basically a vassal. Same with So here, I believe there's someone else here, Ming. Well, potentially then I could use, C, basically I could use all the different cores in the Ming area to destroy Ming, then force, well, really release them as a huge vassal, but we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and I'll see you around next time. Bye!